Mr. Shiller, congratulations.
Thank you.
How did you like the prize ceremony?
Oh, I loved it. It was great. It was such a wonderful moment, not only for me, but for all the others. I like to see recognition given to scientists. I love the music. It was still a wonderful event.
You predicted the crash in house prices in the US. And what about Sweden right now? Are we in a house bubble?
I hate to say these things because I'm a foreigner and it's none of my business. But you asked me, right?
It is one of your business,
well,
because you know.
I hate to deflate. I hate to deflate people's expectations either. You know, I feel like that's a downer. This is a great evening. Why don't I just say they're just going to go up and up?
But it's not.
But it's not. It's just like the evening I just went through. It's great for now, but reality will come later.
So what's that reality you're talking about?
Well, I think it's hard to predict these prices. In fact, that's what Gene Fama, one of the other laureates, is saying. He would say it's impossible. So I have to warn that I don't have any really strong ability to. But
because you don't agree. But let's leave that for now.
I'll leave that out. Again, I could work and write some papers on this and think about it, but my suspicion is that what's going on in Sweden is like what's going on in a lot of countries around the world now, and that is a bubble. But it's not a rapid, it's a slow. They go in different dimensions.
When will it burst?
That's the big question.
Okay, would you buy property in the city of Stockholm today? Honestly?
Well, if I were starting a family here and I wanted a home, I might do that, yeah.
If you stayed in the flat for a long time?
Yeah, if I wanted to settle down here.
But let's say if you might want to sell it in, let's say, 4 or 5 years. Would you buy?
No. Yeah, 4 or 5 years.
Okay, 2 years then.
Yeah. I can think of better investments.
Okay.
So real estate is generally, historically, not a good investment, even if it weren't highly priced. So the price of Swedish real estate has more than doubled in real terms since the mid-90s. So it's gone up a lot.
But it will not continue forever?
Well, probably not. It's probably being driven by the expectation. That's what a bubble is. When people think that home prices are going to go up, and so they make it happen. The thing about prices of long-term assets is that there's a lot of range. They could be at a number of different levels. It's just what people think is right for the now.
Okay. Your wife is a psychologist. In what way has she affected your research and your conclusions?
Well, I think it's pretty fundamental. Economists rarely quote psychologists, although there's a new breed of economists that's starting to do that. But I think in any department, any division of the university, there's sort of an esprit de corps that develops. And economists like to think of people as rational and very intelligent and calculating. And it's kind of a spoiler to come in and quote psychologists. But I do. I started to do it with my wife's urging.
You do. Mr. Shiller, I hope you and your wife will get a great evening tonight. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.